Member's time has expired and I call the member for Lawler.
Thank you, Deputy Speaker. And I rise this morning to commend to the House the work of West Justice Community Legal Centre. This is an incredibly important organisation. It does incredibly important work across the west of Melbourne, Deputy Speaker. And nowhere is this work more important than in the electorate of Lawler, where, Deputy Speaker, we have 200,000 residents of the city of Wyndham, many new arrivals, many young families, 60,000 families, Deputy Speaker. We have in our area the highest eviction rates in the state. We have high rates of mortgage stress. We have incredible communities developing on the edges of the city, where we're welcoming emerging communities, assisting in the settling of refugees. The work of West Justice in this space is incredibly important. They run some great programs supporting people, and they do this in a difficult funding environment, Deputy Speaker. They are not wholly reliant on government funds, not state nor federal. They receive funds from a range of philanthropic sources, and as we all know in this place, that is tireless work, submission writing and meetings with people to attract funds into what are critical services for my area. They are creative in working with others, with local government, with state government and with business, Deputy Speaker. They run youth casework services, they run refugee casework services, they run family violence services, they run a mortgage stress clinic in Melton that they would desperately like to bring to the city of Wyndham. They run a lawyer in schools program, the first in the state, and they have a lawyer in the emergency department at the Mercy Hospital for domestic violence 1 day a week, Deputy Speaker. They've assisted over 4,500 people over the last year. They've made 100 presentations and they've written 16 reports and submissions, including submissions to the Senate, Deputy Speaker. They take their work seriously. They represent the community seriously as well. This very important work, Deputy Speaker, is under threat with a $170,000 budget cut from this government, Deputy Speaker, and that will impact directly. They will lose 3 positions when that funding goes. That will impact on their youth casework services, the centre that provides 3 days casework services to vulnerable young people in my community. It will impact on the refugee casework services. The centre provides a range of casework, community development, education services for newly arrived migrants, Deputy Speaker, and it will impact on family violence services in my community. I implore this government, Deputy Speaker, to re-evaluate the decisions they've made about the cuts to the community legal services in this country and specifically to West Justice in my electorate of Lawler.